you pull this off? Easy. You grab a tripod, a slider, a camera, and all you have to do is allow yourself to set points A and B, and you're good to go. Right now, I'm using a Neewer slider with my Canon R50v on a 24mm f 1.4 VCM lens and a Neewer tripod, in addition to a light that's pointing directly at me with the Kelvin set to 5400. Now, in order for us to do this, I went ahead and set my 2 points, A and B. Point A is a starting point, which is a little bit mid slider, and then B is towards the end of the slider. And that's how I'm able to achieve this camera movement as a solo content creator. Now, here's some of the behind the scenes of trying to change everything up. I want to go for a different type of perspective here with the slider, and the way that I currently have it, I need to flip the base plate and the slider to a different orientation so that way I could do a bend and then see if I can go at an angle for a different kind of shot. As you can see, now it's so much better. We can now go this way and this way. And what I had to do was, in addition to setting this up, was I loosened up these rods here. And these rods help the slider stay in place, because when the camera is moving from left to right, that's a lot of weight because of the payload of the camera. So if the rods weren't here, you'll see that lean. But now with the rods here, and whenever I get them tightened up, whenever the payload is over here, it's gonna stay. Same thing on the other side, and it won't teeter-totter. But I have it loose so I can teeter-totter and get an idea of what I wanna do for the next perspective. And this is how this shot looks with a different perspective, with the tripod and the slider on a tilt angle. Different plane, different perspective, different look. And this is how you practice cinematography every day. In addition to those other looks, here's another look as well, where the camera pans a little bit and keeps me in the center while the camera's on the slider going the other way. Thank you all for joining me on my content creation journey. I hope all the things that I showed to you here today on how I was able to set up this environment and this scene was very beneficial to you, because in this community, we're looking to create value and we're looking to share the knowledge and not gatekeep. And again, I'm not perfect at this thing. So if you have any feedback or any comments for me, please leave them down below. I'm always open to suggestions and ways to improve, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.